Village Management Services CEO Siobhan Foster joins us this morning. We're going to talk about some news people can use, how we get informed, how we can make our emergency contact, all sorts of stuff like that. So let's jump right into it. What do we want to talk about first today?
Sure. The first thing I want to touch on is what's up in the village. This is a great way to get weekly updates. It's a digital newsletter highlighting village news, events, updates, and so forth, as well as news outside the village that may affect residents. It's emailed to more than 17,000 recipients already, but if you're not on the distribution list, we'd love for you to join and get the news of the village every Friday.
Yeah.
And you can do that by visiting the Laguna Woods Village website. You can click on the contact icon in the top right-hand corner.
Right.
And then there is a enrollment form that you need to fill out and email
Basic
it.
information, and then you've got to come to your house.
Yes.
So we have the Village Breeze, we have the website, which has all sorts of news on there, and then what's up in the village. I mean, you guys spend a lot of time communicating to residents here, right? In all sorts of different ways, whether it's kind of feature stuff or really important stuff that people need to know.
Right, and both electronically and hard
Yeah.
copy in some instances, just to make sure we can reach
So
everybody based on their
whatever form it
preference.
is, we've got it covered. That's the good thing to know.
Yes. And then residents may also subscribe to board email updates. Third and United email regular updates targeted at their mutual members. And then GRF also sends a monthly update. These need to be subscribed to specifically via the website form that is shown on the last slide, or you can email info@vms.org to subscribe to these email updates from Third, United, and GRF.
Right, you're not going to automatically get them just because you moved in or something like that.
That
So
is
if you're
correct.
wondering why they're not coming, because you haven't opted into the options there, right?
Right, and that's essentially my next slide. Please
Sure.
remember that you must subscribe to village emails. Your email address on file in resident services does not suffice for this purpose. You need to opt in.
Okay, that's an important one to know about. And let's talk about the website, and how we get the latest news, how we find out what's going on, gate closures, Clubhouse 1 closures. We can all find those things out just by traveling through the website, right?
Correct. If you go to the village website and click on the news tab, that's where our latest news is available. There are all sorts of different featured articles, but if you need to find out something, that's your quickest way. And then residents may also receive news and updates via Facebook. If you're a social media user, just choose us as a favorite, and you can follow Village or Laguna Woods Village.
And folks can watch This Day sometimes too. We sometimes have good information, but
There
if you
you
want
go.
immediate stuff and we're not on, that's where you jump on the Facebook, you jump on the website as well.
Thank you. And then today's a Tuesday, so just a reminder that residents may view board and committee meetings in a number of different ways. As you know, GRF United and Third meet on the Tuesdays at 9:30, the first, second, and third respectively.
Right, and people can watch that. Sometimes they're televised, but they can also watch it a lot of times virtually, and they can chime in virtually as well and ask questions. And so
Right.
it's a great service, I think, in terms of for especially senior residents who don't have the mobility that they like to have, but they want to participate. It's a great option for them.
Sure, so you can check the calendar on the website, and then you can attend, as you said, via Zoom. Here are the instructions for attending via Zoom. You go to the website, select calendars, and then all governance boards calendar, and click on the link to the Zoom meeting that you want to watch. No password or registration is required. And then we have another alternative, which is Granicus. It's a governance software program. You can watch meetings live on Granicus, again, by going to the website and selecting meetings.
Right, so the options are definitely there for folks. And you guys put a lot of work into making sure that people have access no matter what, right?
Right.
It's definitely a concerted effort to make sure the residents have the access and get the information that they want if they want it.
Definitely, and of course they can attend in person, or they can watch the meetings live on TV6. Each meeting is broadcast live on Village Television at 9:30 on their respective Tuesday. And then all board meetings are replayed on TV6 on the following Thursday at 1:30 p.m., as well as the following week on Wednesday at 6 p.m.
If there's nothing as exciting as going to a meeting, it's watching a rerun of a meeting. But people do miss them, and they have the opportunity at least to go and see those, right?
Right, and if all else fails, there are meeting recordings available on our YouTube channel, and all you need to do for this is click on the red arrow on the home green on our website, as
Okay,
shown on
and
the
that's the
screen
little
before you.
YouTube icon there that people should be familiar with, but if they don't know that, that is the YouTube icon. It'll take you right over there, and they'll get you there.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about Code Red, which is
Sure.
kind of a really important one. Of all of these, I think this is probably the most important one in terms of the residents here and their safety.
Right, this is our emergency notification system, so if we have something we need to get out urgently, this is our way to do it. We can do it via telephone, text, and email, or any combination thereof. And so you go to the web page, and you'll see the Code Red icon in the top left-hand corner. You click on that, scroll to the bottom, and open the drop-down menu, and click on Code Red, completing all the fields.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, if you're in the community center and you want to subscribe, just go to the concierge desk in the lobby, and you can fill out the hard copy form and turn it in right there.
Mm-hmm. And that helps, and why has this been developed? I mean, can you give us like an overall reasoning about why this is such an important thing that we need here in the village?
Sure, it's just a quick way to get urgent messages out to our community. So if there's a fire update from a neighboring community,
Right.
we had the shooting, unfortunately, adjacent to our community. We used it then. We've used it when there are threats of rain or inclement
floods,
weather.
fires,
Yes.
things like that. So it's just one of those things where it's like, here's how we're going to notify folks.
Just a really quick way, yes.
Well, terrific. Okay. What else you guys got going on today? You're off to the GRF meeting today?
I am.
Well, I want to thank you very much for coming in. Siobhan Foster, CEO for Village Management Services. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
When we come back, we'll be talking about cardiac electrical impulses in your heart and how you have to identify those things. Stay with us.